Hello, hi, hello. I am your host, the Jonique B. Scott, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Warrior Bloom podcast. These past 9 months have felt like a series of losses. I'm not kidding. I've lost things dear to me, long-standing friendships that I thought would last forever, and so many material things. I lost so much. The loss had taken a toll on me physically and mentally. I've cried, felt angry, hurt, broken, and it seemed like nothing was going my way. I became numb. Like, okay, God, what's next? And why? Why did I say that? Because it was something else. Yep. One other thing that I lost. I felt like everything was happening to me for no reason. Almost like I was cursed. Like, what did I do to deserve this? I try to be this great person. I try to, be kind to people and do what's right. And it seemed like all these bad things were happening to me, and I couldn't understand why. I share this with a friend of mine who happens to be a dedicated prayer warrior. I told her, sis, this is what's happening, and it's making me feel cursed. It feels like I'm moving backwards in life. I don't even recognize myself anymore. She immediately denounced it as a curse and reminded me it was part of the process. It may be ugly, but it's definitely doing what it's supposed to, because the outcome will be even greater and victorious. Whew. I'm so thankful for my sister friend. Shout out to Nicoya and the Haleys. Her words served as a reminder and marked a turning point for me. I started seeing things differently and meditating on 2 scriptures God had given me. That's Proverbs 3, 5 through 6, and Isaiah 43, 18 through 19. Proverbs 3, 5 through 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." This scripture encourages us to place our trust entirely in God rather than relying solely on our own understanding or judgment. It emphasizes the importance of faith, humility, and dependence on God for direction and clarity in our lives. And then there's Isaiah 43, 18 through 19. Now, I'm going to read the Message version because this is the one that really got me. Okay, hold on. Let me get the scripture. This is what God says, the God who builds a road through the ocean, who carves a path through pounding waves, the God who summons horses and chariots and armies. They lie down and they can't get up. They're snuffed out like so many candles. Forget about what happened. Don't keep going over old history. Be alert. Be present. I'm about to do something brand new. It's bursting out. Don't you see it? There it is. I'm going to stop right there. No, I want to keep going. There it is. I'm making a road through the desert, rivers in the Badlands. Wild animals will say thank you, the coyotes and the buzzards, because I provide water in the desert, rivers through the sun-baked earth, drinking water for the people I chose, the people I made especially for myself, a people custom made to praise me. God reminded me of who he is and what he's capable of. He told me to let the past go and forget about everything because he is doing something new. Like, girl, open your eyes. Don't you see it? But I couldn't see the new thing God was doing. I couldn't see it because I was focused on my circumstances and the loss of things. I kept replaying the loss, and I was triggered by things that reminded me of the loss. God creates new paths and opportunities even in our most challenging circumstances. We must trust him and know that whatever we lose is something for better. God has more for us. There's a place he wants to take us, another level, another dimension, so much more. And in order to get to the more, he has to prepare us for it. Yes, it hurts, and it's as painful as a woman in labor. But when she gives birth to that child, she goes from tears of pain to tears of joy. I can honestly say I've learned lessons from my loss. I will never hold on to anything more than I hold on to God. I will trust Him even when I don't understand, because I know God knows what's best for me. I will not dwell on the past and the old things. I will look forward to the new thing. I want to leave you with this, because I know what it is not to recognize yourself. I know what it is to lose so much you begin to think it's something you're doing wrong. By the way, let's unlearn that just because you're going through something terrible doesn't mean you've done something wrong, okay? Unlearn that. So let me leave you with this. Life has a way of shaping us into someone we no longer recognize. Most times it feels unfair, but I choose to believe that I am becoming a better version of myself. No matter how difficult the process seems, no matter how ugly it is, I am becoming a better version of myself. So, let go of the past, let go of the old thing, and embrace the new thing. Until next time, I am your host, the Jonique B. Scott. Talk to you soon.